Rim Country News brought to you by Jake's Corner Bar and Grill. Same stop, different horses since 1916. And by Terlucas and Brandt CPA PLLC, with a long history of providing quality CPA services right here in Rim Country. On this Tuesday, June 15th, for Tano TV, K-Rim Radio News, and Global Trails Media, I'm Randy Roberson with your Rim Country News headlines. Well, the Telegraph Fire down in the Globe Ranger District, at last report, that is now less than 1 mile from the community of Top of the World and is currently estimated at 104,755 acres in size, and it's now 68% contained. That reduction in containment percentage was due to some very rapid fire growth that was experienced there Sunday night into Monday. There are currently 1,008 personnel assigned to the Telegraph Fire. Officials say this is an active fire, burning in timber with grass and brush, and it has warranted numerous evacuation status alerts. Firefighters are currently protecting values in Top of the World, Superior, Claypool, Miami, and Globe, Bellevue, El Capitan, Beverly Hills, Dripping Springs, and even several other communities. Another primary goal is to keep the fire south of US 60 and protecting public and private property, infrastructure, firefighter, and public safety as the fire threatens all of them. Officials warn that this is a fast-moving and dynamic fire. Yesterday was an extreme fire weather day with continued extreme conditions on the east and south flanks of that fire. Officials say areas of unburned vegetation, including ponderosa pine and chaparral, that's mixed oak and manzanita, are igniting, resulting in large smoke columns. And as you may know, a lot of that drifted our way throughout much of the day yesterday. State Route 77 had to be closed down yesterday in both directions between the US 70 and State Route 177 in Winkleman due to the Telegraph Fire. There is no estimated time to reopen that road. A flare-up on that fire yesterday resulted in the evacuation of 2 more rural communities. The Gila County Sheriff's Office on Monday urged the communities of El Capitan, which stretches on both sides of State Route 77, to evacuate. The community of Dripping Springs as well has also been affected. An estimated 60 households between both places have been evacuated, that according to Carl Melford, the Gila County Emergency Manager. Now, this is a human-caused fire that officials say is still under investigation. Now, no other details on that have been offered up thus far. 10 firefighters responding to that fire have sustained minor injuries, such as bee stings and a sprained ankle. 1 was treated for heat-related illness. Now, meanwhile, evacuation orders lasted less than a day for a fire burning a few miles east of Cornville over in the Camp Verde area. An estimated 600 people were initially told to evacuate, but the order was lifted by Sunday night. That according to Tiffany Davila, a spokeswoman for the Arizona Department of Forestry and Fire Management. The Cornville fire was reported around 12:30 p.m. on Sunday east of the community of Cornville. The fire was being driven by windy conditions and dry fuels such as grass, brush, and pinyon juniper. Approximately 149 personnel are currently assigned to that fire, including engines, water tenders, a hand crew, and aircraft. The fire's overall activity was somewhat minimal yesterday as it was burning away from populated areas. Firefighters were patrolling and monitoring the established fire lines throughout the night last night. The fire is currently not moving, but is expected to increase as temperatures warm up even more. Extreme temperatures and dry winds, along with rugged terrain, will challenge firefighters over the next several days. That fire has grown to 1,241 acres and, as of this morning, was listed still at 0% containment. Well, coming up in Rim Country weather, record high temperatures are expected over the next several days, peaking today or Wednesday. Excessive heat warnings are in effect for portions of Yavapai, Coconino, and here in Gila County below the 5,000-foot elevation. Now, it looks like we could start seeing some afternoon thunderstorms coming our way as well this week. A complete report is coming up next. You're watching Rim Country News.
Jake's Corner Bar and Grill. It's not just a bar, it's a destination. Jake's started out as an Arizona stage stop way back in 1916, and folks have been stopping here ever since. Jake's also has been famous as a popular stopping spot for travelers headed to Rim Country or Roosevelt Lake. But as more people discover this historic stop, more and more, it becomes the destination. It was even featured in the 2008 movie Jake's Corner and later featured at the Sedona Film Festival. Ice-cold beers from the tap, imported or specialty beers, a generously stocked full bar, and great food that keeps you wanting to come back again and again. Enjoy a game of pool inside or step out and enjoy the covered patio and outdoor bar with live entertainment and much more. We hope to see you soon at one of the most historic stopping spots in Arizona, Jake's Corner Bar and Grill. It's not just a bar, it's a destination.
Hi, I'm Bobby Davis with the Payson Golf Club. We're working to improve our business in the community of Payson, Arizona. We work with DeLucas and Brandt each week. They help us to move our business along with our accounting and paperwork. Thank you.
Well, taking a look now at your Rim Country 7-day weather forecast, a strong high-pressure system in the mid to upper levels was centered over the Four Corners earlier this morning, with models showing the high remaining in place through at least Wednesday. Now, starting on Thursday and heading into early next week, a series of short-wave troughs will pass to the northeast of Arizona. In response, the high will weaken and move southward, becoming established over northwest Mexico. Now, what that means in the near term is near record to record high temperatures will continue, likely peaking today or Wednesday, before some cooling towards the weekend as that high weakens and again moves southward. Now, as a result, an excessive heat warning remains in effect for many locations across northern Arizona through Friday. Down in Tonto Basin, that excessive heat warning is in effect now through Saturday. Hopefully, by Sunday, they may finally slip down below the 110-degree mark. Now, if you're planning to participate in any outdoor activities pretty much anywhere in the state, stay aware of the need for extra hydration right now, and also be aware of any signs of heat stress. A factor that will complicate the temperature forecast from Wednesday onward is increasing moisture. Now, with the high center sitting over the Four Corners, the door will open to both moistening thunderstorm outflow boundaries from New Mexico, northwest Mexico, and seeps of moisture over the Gulf of California. Nothing major, but there will be an increase in afternoon and evening cloudiness as this week progresses, and this will make the highs and low temperature forecasting a little bit on the tricky side. In addition, isolated thunderstorms will become a threat primarily over the mountains. Now, the problem with that is that any storms are expected to be on the dry side, which they usually are at the beginning of the monsoon, and that'll be producing mainly cloud-to-ground lightning, gusty winds, and hopefully a few sprinkles. Moisture is forecast to linger into Saturday or Sunday, along with isolated storms before the southward movement of the high allows drier air to move in from the west early next week. So meanwhile, highs and lows around Rim Country today, well, they're looking pretty toasty. Here in Payson, we're forecast to hit 102 degrees for a high today before cooling off to a mild 70 degrees for a low here tonight. Up on top of the rim today at Forest Lakes, they should have a high today near 91 degrees with their low tonight dropping down to around 60. Down in the deserts of Tonto Basin today, well, folks down there will be contending with a high today of 115 degrees and a low tonight only expected to drop to 81. I saw 80 degrees throughout much of Tonto Basin this morning before the sun ever came up. So it is toasty. Nobody using a heater down there right now for sure. And they're also probably not needing any in Phoenix today either, as down there today they're forecasted to hit a high of 117 degrees and their low tonight only dropping to 90. In a word, yuck. And that's what's happening around Rim Country. For Tonto TV, K-Rim Radio News, and Global Trails Media, I'm Randy Roberson. Get out there and make it a great Tuesday. And also, if you are headed outside today, stay hydrated and stay safe.